What's up everyone, it's Chachi Power here with Rocket Punch Army to do a review of the Robot Spirits R number 103 Doraemon. And Doraemon, as you all know, is the cute little robotic cat from Japan. And since he is a robot, that's why he's featured on this channel instead of my other one. So yeah, so this is standard fare for Robot Spirits line. Although the Doraemon boxes are a little bit more colorful, they're not the standard red. They do have little scenes here from the manga. And the back here shows the contents of this set, plus it also shows Nobita up here, which is also available from Bandai. This history on this guy dates back to the late 60s and is still very popular today in Japan. Now here we have Doraemon out of the box here. You'll see the tray has an immense amount of accessories, and the reason for this is because it's very difficult to capture in just a regular figure all the personalities that Doraemon has and all the little distinct little features like the crying eyes, all the little eyes. It's very hard to capture that obviously in one little figure, so they've included a lot of things here to be able to capture the look of Doraemon. Now here is Doraemon exactly as he comes right out of the tray. It's quite small, I would say probably a tad bigger, maybe about the same as a Star Wars figure, but he's a lot bulkier obviously, a lot more mass here. As we spin him around, you'll see it's a very simple design. Due to how round he is, he was probably very easy to draw for the manga and the anime. Now, I did mention that he is a robotic cat, so you're probably wondering why he has no ears. Well, I'll explain that to you. A while back, Doraemon had his ears chewed off by mice, okay? Due to that, having his ears chewed off, he actually also turned blue. So that's how he is now, earless and blue and terribly afraid of mice. Now I do want to show you guys the articulation of Doraemon. If we grab him here, you'll see the head moves side to side, and I thought that's all it would do, and it actually moves forward and back. Check this out guys, it rolls right in there, and it actually has an amazing amount of movement, so almost like he's flying. Then if we move down to the shoulders here, I want you guys to check this out. It's got, for the size of the figure, I think this is amazing. You'll see if his arms are back, there's a panel that covers the hole here, alright? When you bring this forward, you would think it's going to leave a hole back here, but as we push it forward, you'll see, boom, another panel pops up. So you'll never have a big gaping hole and still have a wide range of movement on the shoulder. I think that was just an ingenious thing to do for a figure this size, or any size for that matter, really. Aside from that, it has an elbow. He's got a little bit of articulation in the hands, which is kind of unnecessary seeing as his hands don't have fingers. Then you got the little fourth dimensional pocket here, which I'll show you guys how that works later. Then you got the legs here, which again, very good amount of movement. You'll notice there's a hinge down here, which allows you to bring the leg way back and forward. And the feet kind of move this way and that. Just have to fiddle with it so it doesn't leave a big gap right here. But otherwise, very articulated, and it's pretty much what I would expect an SH Figuarts version of Doraemon to do, even though he's such a simple figure and you would think he can't be articulated well, but they've done a good job. Now before I get started in the accessories, I do want you to understand a little bit about how Doraemon works. He's actually from the future. He was sent back in time by a young boy, alright? Now this boy here happens to be the great-grandfather of the young boy that sent Doraemon back into the future, if that makes any sense. You know, to help him along, keep him from getting out of trouble and stuff, but if you watch the anime, they still go ahead and get into a lot of trouble. Alright, so that's a little bit of a backstory. I'm kind of regretting not purchasing Nobita here, but I don't know. See if we can track him down sometime and do a review with another Doraemon figure I have. Alright, so we're going to move on and show you the accessories. Alright, the very first one I'm going to show you is this here, which, you know, looks like a warp door or a really high perspective door. But it actually is a door. The reason it's shaped like this is because he actually pulls it out from his pocket here, the fourth dimensional pocket. So we'll go ahead and attach the door. Alright, it just goes right here. Now using the extension feature on the arms, make sure they're all the way out, bring them forward, and have him hold the door as if he's pulling it out. Now this door, once he pulls it out, allows him to travel anywhere he wants, which is why it's called the Go Anywhere Door, or the Dokodemo Door in Japanese. Alright. So it doesn't actually come all the way out. It doesn't have another door that you can use an accessory. It just has this halfway out door. Then he's got this little light here, which is called a size light, which allows him to change the size of things, whether it be big or small. And you'll notice he doesn't have hands to hold it with. So what does Bandai do? They put a magnet in the hand and on the little accessory, which allows him to hold it. They've also included this, which looks like a hamburger, but it's actually a bean paste snack, which is his favorite snack. Alright, it's called the dorayaki. And what you do is same thing, just attach it with a magnet, and now he's happy eating his snack. And next we check out this little beanie hat, the little helicopter thing, which is called the takecopter, which you pop on the top of his head, also on a magnet. So this guy's just littered with magnets to be able to hold his accessories. And this little accessory allows him to fly around. Now I did mention he had his ears eaten off by mice, but he does have his robot ears, which again guys, magnets. Alright, put it on there, see what it looks like. Now I mentioned he's terribly afraid of little animals, which is why included in the set is a tiny little mouse. It's a tiny little animal, but it totally terrifies Doraemon. I think I would be upset if my ears were chewed off by a little mouse. And last but not least, he has this little cup looking thing here. A lot of people think it's a cup. It's actually not a cup, it's an air cannon. And the way that works is you pop off his hand, which is really just a little donut, and you pop this on just like that. So he's got a barrel on his arm. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the different faces and eyes that this guy has. There's so many combinations, I'm not going to go through them all. I'm just going to show you each piece. Now to get that done, you grab his nose, pull off his face, and you'll see the eyes are actually separate from the face. Alright, we'll put that out to the side and grab a different face. We have this happy one here, which we're going to use along with these eyes here. I don't know what type of expression it is. Let's see, let me put it on, what kind of expression we get. So it looks like he's laughing, right? Alright, so you got that. Then let's see what else we got. Then if we pop the tears on with the regular face, it's almost like tears of joy. Or if we pop him onto this wide open mouth, it looks like he's screaming in pain. Either that or he's seen a mouse. Here you got that combo with the big open mouth. However, I think if he did see a mouse, these eyes would work out much better. Then you can also put the angry eyes, so it looks like he's yelling, or you can put the angry eyes on the regular face and make him look like he's up to something. Now as you can see, this set has incredible display value, and I said display value, I didn't say play value, because this is not exactly something you want to give a little kid. They're going to swallow the mouse, they're going to swallow one of the eyeballs, who knows what a kid will do. They'll probably even swallow the bell, which comes off. Alright, so that's why I say display value. This is more of an adult collectible. It wasn't terribly expensive, about 20 bucks. I know they've been reduced a lot in Japan, but good luck finding one if you like it. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Until next time, bye-bye!